Hi everybody, so in this video we're going to have a quick look at how you can make one of these, an improvised fire, so that you can cook things or stay warm, and very, very important to DayZ, being able to cook food and do that sort of thing. Now, these are very easy to make as long as you kind of have the basic ingredients. And the thing to remember is there's different classes of fire as well. This one you see here is made of logs, but you can make fire from just short sticks and some sort of kindling. And the way that you make fires in DayZ is, and this is same on PC, on console, is that you're combining things together. You're combining some sort of fuel, so that could be like some firewood that you've chopped down from a tree, and maybe you've found big logs and then you've split them down into firewood. Short sticks, which you can get from bushes, or even long sticks, which you split down to be even shorter. And then you need your kindling. So your kindling is the thing that you like to get the big thing working. So you can have paper, and you'll get that. It used to be inside teddy bears, but say you get that from say ammo boxes. So you unwrap an ammo box, you'll get some paper, bark, which you can scrape off trees with your knife or a stone knife, and rags, which you can get from cutting up clothes. And as long as you've got two of these things and then some way of lighting the fire, then you're good to go. And then to light a fire, you could you could find matches. There's the petrol lighter, or you can make a hand drill kit. So first off, let's just make the fire. So let's take our short sticks. Let's take a few of them, and let's take some rags here. And then if we go into my inventory, let's put that away. All I need to, and this is the same on console as it is on PC. All we need to do is go to the short sticks, put the short sticks to your hand, and then you combine them with your rags. And then you'll see on the screen you get the tip to craft a torch. Now we don't want that, so you tap left button on PC, and it'll tell you which one it is on your console. And then we can craft a fireplace, so we can hold it. So we're making our fireplace. And then what you have to remember is in DayZ, once you've crafted something, it's normally on the ground. It's not in your hands anymore. So you can pick it up, and then you could place it somewhere. And especially with the fireplaces, they're difficult to see, especially if you're on grass. So let's put this one down. Let's put it down next to the other one. So let's put it down here. So there it is. So it's a little bit easier to see now. But imagine if that's on grass, you can't see it. Now, if we now go into our inventory, we can see we can now add things to it if we wanted to. Now, at the moment in time, what we're really interested in is the fuel that's on it, because it's only got one stick on, so that's not going to burn very long. So if we combine more stuff to it, so we go and get a log, and then we can put a log into the fuel part. If you can use logs, great, because the fire will burn for a lot longer. If you can't, say you haven't got an axe, remember you can rip bushes apart with your hands, and you can add as many sticks as you want. Now, what we need to do next, obviously, is light the bugger. Now, if you've got matches or a lighter, you'll get the tooltip to ignite, so we could just ignite it. However, you might not have found them at all, so you might want to make a hand drill kit. Now, hand drill kits are really useful items, and you just make them out of a short stick and some bark. So have we got any short sticks left? We haven't. Was there some on the floor? There's one there, so there is. Let's get rid of these matches. Let's pick up the short stick. So if you have a short stick in your hand, which again you can get from a bush, and then you have some dark bark, or any sort of bark, in your inventory, you can then combine them. And again, remember on console, although I'm dragging this across on mouse, on console you'll get the little circle. It's circle on PlayStation, is it? I forget what it is on Xbox. That will say combine, and then you see it says craft fireplace. So we tap to go to the next one, craft hand drill kit. So let's craft that. And again, remember, once you've crafted it, the item is on the ground. So there it is. So we put that into our hands. And this is, a typical Boy Scout thing. It's a short stick with a piece of bark that you kind of... Well, if I do it, you kind of see what he does. He rubs it together. Don't try and do this in the rain. And there we have our fire. Brilliant. How easy is that? Now, when a fire goes out, but you still have kind of that white stuff, you can add more fuel to it and you can blow on it to reignite it, which is cool. But if you want to cook anything, you're going to need a long stick, which we've got here. And here's a little bit of chicken steak that I prepared earlier. So we can put that onto the long stick. And then when you go up to your fire, you'll then have the option to roast your meat, and then you can eat. And wait for it to go basically change colour, and then you can trough it, or you can keep it in your trousers or your vest to stay warm. And that, my friends, is how you make a improvised fireplace. A nice simple one, very, very easy. You can do it fairly early on in the game, and probably the most important thing to have actually is a knife, which obviously you can find knives around, or make a stone knife out of 2 stones. You combine them and you can make a knife, so that you can find chickens, or if you're lucky enough to come across a sheep or a cow or a goat, so that you can kill it and then you can skin it. That's the important thing. You need to be able to skin and quarter it, so that you can then take the meat, so that you can then cook the meat. One final thing that I'll mention actually is make sure that when you're handling meat, that you're always wearing gloves, or you clean your hands in a river or the sea, or with water. If your character isn't wearing gloves and you handle uncooked meat, there's a very, very high chance that you're going to get food poisoning. So watch out for that. So there we go, an improvised wooden fire. Hopefully you found that useful. If you have, hit like. If you want to see more of the same, press subscribe, and I'll see you all again soon.